quick. It's a bit early on my day off, but it's been a minute since I did anything um, in regards to updates and whatnot. So she's officially 4 months. No, I missed 5 months. She's getting tall, as you see, getting big. Still doing breast and formula, but she's definitely active. Definitely making strides. She's still trying to get her sleeping pattern down because she's like me apparently when I was a baby, up all crazy hours. But I guess it's coming back to bite me a little bit, but it's so good. I'm enjoying every minute while it lasts. Um, but yeah, so I thought I'll do a quick, I'll try to as quick as I can while I got the time and energy. My energy juice this morning that helps me get up every morning. There's the Nimmy. But yeah, so somebody pregnancy, I would say it is myths. My experience from the start of last year when I found out, I tried to wait initially, honestly, because of my family, my mom in particular, what she had to get through. I didn't want to announce beforehand that I was actually expecting for the first time. So I waited to, I think, like 4 or 5 months to mention that I am indeed pregnant with my firstborn. Here she is. Um, my pregnancy was pretty smooth as far as sickness. I never had sickness. Of course, as you see, I have a baby girl. I never had morning sickness. They say that if you have a girl that you're gonna crave sweets. I never craved sweets until after I found out that I was having a girl. So, I was thinking I would have a boy because I wasn't craving sweets. Ain't wrong. So just because you're not craving sweets doesn't mean that you're having a boy or whatnot. If you're craving sweets, doesn't mean that you're going to have a girl. Okay, so I found that out to be so. What else? Another thing that they say. As far as later on, carrying wise, I couldn't really tell if she was hanging low. They say if it hangs low is a boy. I would say she wasn't hanging low. So I think that's kind of accurate. She was more, high up. Yeah, because she was in my chest. So that part I definitely agree. And I had a coworker that was pregnant at the same time as I was, and she had a boy. And she was a little bit tinier in stature than me, a little bit shorter, a little bit smaller. But she ended up having a boy, and hers was definitely hanging more low. It looked bigger. And he was a little bit bigger than her because she delivered October 25th, and she was born October 12th. So it was 2 weeks earlier than her baby boy. Trying to think what else did they say as far as pregnancy myths, and then yeah, I think that's the main ones that I realized I don't know, suspect. So interesting to see no time soon what the son will be like in comparison, so I can really evaluate the two between having a boy versus having a girl. But yeah, so the whole pregnancy pretty much went smoothly. Like I said, no morning sickness. I think I might have got dizzy 1 or 2 times. That's probably because I weren't drinking enough water. Key to drink enough water. I should be doing that, period, but I don't. Sidebar. Yeah, I would say it went smoothly. I didn't really have any aches or pains towards the end. Of course, swelling feet, that was a big thing. And then back pain. Yeah, and I have a physical. I work as a nurse assistant right now, but it's still very physical. So, yeah, I was definitely feeling it in my back and whatnot. But all in all, it was not a bad pregnancy at all. Pretty smooth. I was just anxious, looking like what some of y'all probably doing every week, what the baby size is, what's the life expectancy if they're born, a certain amount of weeks, So all those first time moms, particular, I think, focus on those things, making sure you do the right things. I was taking my multivitamin every day, right? Yeah, Mama's taking her multivitamin every day. And she was kicking me a whole lot. And as you see, she's very active, very alert. You love your mama? Don't mess up my lipstick. I'm trying to look cute. Mama's trying to look cute. Yeah, so yeah, she was very active the whole pregnancy, and that's one of the things that I look for. The kicks and whatnot. Not to say that I was counting like I should have, but definitely every night, every early morning, she was kicking, and just the same way right now. So I think that's a hint as to see what kind of personality and how lively they're going to be when they actually are here. So yeah, that's pretty much in synopsis my quick pregnancy experience. But till next time, later.